Wow, this summer is really hitting us with a lot of great superhero blockbuster films. First we get Superman, which I get wasn't everyone's cup of tea, and I am kind of shocked about that, but for me it was a great introduction to the character and his world, and I really loved how it actually told an interesting story rather than retell his origins for the 10th time. The Fantastic Four First Steps thankfully follows in those footsteps, in which it does not retell the origin story again, and rather gives us something interesting, and as someone who does not know these characters beforehand, kind of like Superman, this was a pretty great introduction to them, just like Superman was for me. This movie officially marks the start of Phase 6 in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and just like the upcoming Spider-Man Brand New Day along with Thunderbolts will be the big movies leading into the upcoming highly anticipated Avengers Doomsday at the end of next year. The Fantastic Four First Steps follows a team of 4 astronauts who become a superhero team after gaining powers from exposure to cosmic rays. This team consists of Reed Richards slash Mr. Fantastic, played by Pedro Pascal, who can stretch his limbs to great lengths, Sue Storm slash Invisible Woman, played by Vanessa Kirby, who can generate force fields and, you guessed it, turn invisible, Ben Grimm slash The Thing, played by Ebon Moss-Bachrach, whose skin was transformed into an orange layer of rock, granting him super strength and durability, and Johnny Storm slash Human Torch, played by Joseph Quinn, who can fly and control fire. Since then, the group have become celebrities for fighting villains, Reed's inventions helping advance technology worldwide, and Sue's diplomacy with the Future Foundation managed to bring world peace. Reed and Sue are about to have their first child, and questions arrive on whether or not it will have superpowers. Unfortunately, soon enough, Shala Ball slash the Silver Surfer, played by Julia Garner, arrives and warns everyone that the planet has been marked for death by the planet-devouring Galactus, played by Ralph Ineson. Knowing this news, the team travels to space to confront Galactus, and upon doing this, the villain declares that he wants Reed and Sue's child to satisfy his cosmic power-fueled hunger. Only then will he spare Earth. Obviously, being good parents and not wanting to lose their firstborn Miracle, the team refuses and must conduct a plan that will not only protect their family, but Earth as well. Let's start by acknowledging the setting of the movie, because wow, do I love the 1960s retro future world this is set in, as it really gives this movie its own sense of identity when it comes to visuals in the MCU. The action scenes and special effects are kind of a mixed bag though. On one hand, scenes like where the team goes into space, or every scene with Galactus and Silver Surfer look really beautiful, but then you just got really off-putting CGI, especially with scenes containing Baby Franklin, which, to be fair, could be due to the law surrounding the limited amount of time infants are allowed to be on movie sets, but it still feels a little jarring. Regardless, the unique setting and mostly good effects do make up for that small blunder, and that's really my only complaint with this movie. Otherwise, I absolutely loved this. My favorite thing about this has to be my favorite thing about other superhero family dramas like The Incredibles, and that is of course the family aspect and how well it is handled. I've always loved good stories surrounding families, as it is super wholesome to watch a group of people just feel comfortable around being each other, as well as having each other's backs, and this movie knocks that out of the park. I love the emotional stakes relating to the relationships between Reed, Sue, and their baby, as they want to do everything at all costs to protect him, as well as trying to solve the conflict of saving the world at the same time. It really makes you want to see them succeed and enjoy the miracle of family that has been blessed upon them, and it feels warm to know that they would do anything a good parent would do to protect their son and give him a chance at life. This is made even stronger when you see just how intimidating Galactus is as a villain, putting his awesome design to the side, but Ralph really sells his performance in making him feel like a really badass threat. I also really like the presence of Johnny and Ben in this movie as well, as while they aren't the main focus, they are still really entertaining and supporting characters that really contribute to the plot as well. I love how the Thing's presence in public doesn't lead him to getting feared or made fun of, Rather, people love to see him use his powers, and it really is wholesome to see. I also really like the comedic performance from Joseph Quinn as Johnny. Humor may have been a common flaw with previous Marvel films, but it's actually pretty good in this movie, mostly because of a lot of his deliveries. However, my favorite performance in the movie had to be Julia Garner as Silver Surfer, as I really love the emotional weight she carries as the character is forced to serve Galactus against her will, which all started just because she wanted to protect her planet from him, and it really makes the scenes where she mentally can't digest this fact really heartbreaking, and you want to see her redeem herself and do what really suits her true character. And that's what I love about every hero in this movie. They are so likable and have relatable and even emotional goals that it even makes you want to see them accomplish these goals and see them be able to enjoy stuff they want in life. Overall, this movie was a fantastic start to Phase 6, no pun intended, and truly one of the MCU's best movies in a while. Like, seriously. Go check this out if you haven't already. You don't even need to see the others to understand this, as it takes place in its own universe, meaning it's its own thing. 9 out of 10. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie, TV, and game analysis. And remember to keep calm and let life carry you on.